Yeah, that'll do, right? Yeah, I'm alive. You're alive. Warm. Warm. Okay, that'll do. Cool. Happy Sunday, fuckers. Yeah, happy hold on. Gotta get slutty up in here, right? Gotta have that just been fucked haircut. Something similar. Oh, messed up. JBF. What? Turn back on. Fuck you. Thank you. Jesus. You know, camping supplies. Yep. The greater healing potion. My God, stop the presses. I have
Sorry,
had
I
an
can't.
excellent day. It doesn't mean I'm not tired, right? But absolutely
Can't
excellent.
do that.
I have even submitted an assignment. That's a lot of effort. Jesus Christ. Worth it, that's for sure, but tired. Tired, tired, tired. I've had a good day, and I hope you have as well. We will share the good day between all of us. I'll pass it around, make sure everyone's getting enough to make sure that everyone's getting enough to have a
Can't do
in
that.
total
Can't do
good
that.
day. It's okay, Monhas, voiced by Matt Nosa. I'm not gonna ask you to do more than you can manage. We are going to have a very excellent, lovely. Wow, what the fuck? Where is my energy going? I'm gonna drink more of this lovely Bensburg Shifters lager. That'll give me the energy I need to continue streaming. And random encounter. Encounter in the Blade Grave. Along the road, you cross paths with a trio of tearsmen, a cleric, clad in ragged remnants of noble finery. They appear haggard, hands blemished with dirt, faces sunburnt and peeling. A guard has been reduced to two men in dented bronze, each sporting mangy beards and visible exhaustion. One of the tearsmen notes your banner and hails you. Also, like I said, I've had a good Sunday, but I didn't mention the excellent Saturday I had. You know, like a board games day. Played a new board game, saw friends in person. Like, that's a great day in my eyes. With grim stoicism, the woman explains that she, her husband, and his sister travel from their home towards the bastard city to bend the knee to the Archon of Justice and swear eternal fealty to the Overlord's glorious rule. Unfortunately, they've been harried incessantly by highwaymen and Scarlet Chorus raiders alike, and fear they may not live to see their destination. Kill them! Alright, well, speak with them first. Your weapons remain sheathed even as you demand the refugees attend your authority as a fate binder of Tunon. Though the woman matches your gaze with a steady resolve, the remainder of the quintet exchange nervous glances among themselves. Except their oaths. You're in, Luxie! You made it! Yeah, it was a good time. Like, I got to play the Restless for once. I've had it for a month, maybe two. Been looking forward to it for even longer. And that's some intense line work art. Holy shit. And some pretty good game mechanics, that's for sure. I certainly enjoyed it. I feel like we got a little lucky and/or Corey and Cleric's tactical brilliance. You know, and the other person, but I don't know the screen name, so I'm just not going to say that out loud. Um, just made me feel like okay, I'll keep doing a thing. We got lucky. What I think. I'd like to play it again and die repeatedly to see how that goes. Anyway, it was a good time. Hoping to repeat it. The thing is with board games, it's horrific force birth. I I told you it's a grim and like very very fucked sort of art and setting. He's a horror artist. uh, and that one was incredible. Glad that we had to pick one of two to discard it because it was indeed once this monster. If anyone dies, no, we did have it. It's just if anyone dies, fight the monster you're fighting again. Where did it come from? Don't ask questions you don't want answers to, buddy. fucked. Ugh. The thing with like board games is that I invite many people to try and maximize the amount of people who can turn up because people are busy, and then many of them are not quite as busy as I expected, or many of them turn up and then like shit. A lot of board games are 4 people only, right? What do we do? So I got to rotate the participants too. That's another thing on the list. Explain to the group that as a fate binder, you serve as an extension of the adjudicator's court and enforcer of his will. You offer to accept their pledges of fealty in his absence for a nominal fee. What? They quickly thank you for your offer, and in a brief ceremony just off the road, you legally confer upon them the benefits of Kairos' peace in exchange for their oaths of service. You grant them a decree that should shield them from predation by servants of the court, but warn them that it will provide no succor from brigands. The guards seem revitalized even by this small respite, and the group resolves to continue on to the bastard city to join the court. Lethian's Crossing. I mean, that's cool, but 200 rings. I don't want that so much as way too dark where you're hiding out. Oh, I see. Look, sympathy, sincere sympathy to the task you have laid in front of those glorious thighs. Sorry, to the pants. Sympathy for the task you have put in front of pants, trying to hold back those glorious thighs. There you go. I got there in the end. It's just hard to like get my tongue around those thighs. Didn't come out the way I wanted.
Extinguished by Kairos' magic. What hope have we against power such as this?
By now, I'm sure the finest gear has already been picked out of the rocks.
Kairos' storm ripped all life to shreds, leaving behind only armor and weapons. It is chilling to see these metal remains with my own eyes.
Bronze scrap is all that's left of the Unbroken caught in the storm. Where you see iron, disfavored that died with them.
Wedged into these rocks are the iron trappings of soldiers killed by Kairos' edict. Magical winds sheared away all flesh, leaving behind only rusting armor and weaponry. Resolute blade. An unbroken soldier struggles to rise to his feet, one arrow lodged in his shoulder, the other in his thigh. I bet his pants are damaged too. He attempts to stand, but his muscles are too weak for the task. Are you alright, soldier? He turns to you in bafflement, squinting across the dust-strewn expanse, recognition barely evident in his gaze. I can't recognize friend from foe in these winds. If there's any mercy in your heart, I beg you help me. Before you can continue, you both catch the sound of iron boots trudging closer. Theodore. This favored soldier calmly approaches from the west. He regards the vulnerable southerner with a curled lip and a disapproving shake of his head. Weak and broken. Prisoners make for poor sport. Your escape was spirited, but damned foolish. He raises his sword arm and points it at the unbroken man's heart, poised to let it plunge and impale him to the filth-strewn ground. Stop this at once. He frowns in your direction. No. Not that fate binder from the Apex Siege. You might have had the authority to stay my hand before you turned your back on the general, but I'm afraid Ash's orders are the only ones I take. In one swift motion, he plunges his sword into the man's heart, pinning the fallen soldier to the rusted earth. The disfavored soldier turns to the unbroken camp, frustration evident in his tone. Then his gaze shifts over to you, and back to the walls. Are these your allies now, Aelia? Traitors and miscreants who break walls rather than win them? Theodore shakes his head. Better that you open your gates to me and preserve your dignity. Aelia, you see a woman stride purposefully into view atop a platform along the wall's edge. She lifts a spear and hurls it at Theodore, cursing under her breath when it breaks against the rocks. I am so fucking tired of listening to you. Go shriek at someone else's fortress for a change and stop trying to impress me by hunting down unarmed prisoners. Maybe the ladies of the north get shivery over your bravado, but all it tells me is that your codpiece is emptier than your skull. I don't believe it had been introduced. She spits over the edge. How's that for your courtly greeting? I give you a chance to surrender and be my camp slave, Elia. When I hoist you onto a pike, just remember that you had a choice. He glares at you and steps back into the obscurity of the winds. This is episode 13 of Tyranny. Now, several of those have not been full-length
On it.
episodes, but this game's been long. Hmm. It's a long game. I feel like we're 2/3 of the way through or so. Maybe we should pull up a walkthrough and double check. I'm not over it yet, but I am aware that there are other things I want to do. A ragged Stalwart flag sways gently in the wind, marking the site where its original owner died during the casting of the Edict of Storms. Hi, everyone! The lieutenant holds up his sword and squints through the obscurity of the high winds. Who goes there? Oh, it's you, Fatebinder. I wish you didn't have to witness that crude exchange before. Elia and her lot have caused me no lack of trouble. He frowns and tightens his grip on his sword. Normally I would welcome a servant of the court, but Ash told me to keep an eye out for traitors stepping in our territory. Stand down, Commander. I don't always agree with the Fatebinder's methods, but I believe we can get this war back under control. We had this opportunity to help each other and set the right example. Barrack, pains me to see you marching this on Shadow. Ash told me to extend this invitation if you happen by. Come back to the fold. He says that nothing is beyond forgiveness to a true son of the North. I would that I could accept the invitation, Theodore. My heart longs for the phalanx, but the war has changed since the early days. Glory has bled from it and left atrocity in its wake. Only the Fatebinder is mad enough to enforce order. So be it. He shakes his head and sighs. Even in these blighted lands where no spade can crack the parched earth, I will give you the funeral rites you deserve and return your armor to the storm. I'm sorry that it came to this. As for you, Fatebinder, he grimaces. Ross Canyon is ours, and we will shatter this so-called Unbroken for the glory of the General. If you intend to get in our way, then by Ash's command, I'll have no choice but to end you. Upon my authority as Fatebinder, I hereby claim Ross Canyons in the name of Tunin. Submit or die. He stares at you for a moment, waiting to tell if you're done, then clears his throat to rattle the dust three. Now, I don't fancy myself a legal clerk, but it still sounds like beast shit. In spite of his words, his creased bow reflects some doubt. If we were standing before the adjudicator, I'm sure you could find some dumb precedent that supports a move like that. Better that we feed your bones to the storm before you get the chance. He calmly motions for his soldiers to charge, smiling all the while.
Your days.
Disfavored wrath ability. We fucking did it, baby. They hate us so goddamn much. Once per encounter, we can shield all damage. Eat shit, you idiots. So we are once again in too tight confines. You are in a terrible spot. Charge.
Again? Let me take care of them.
I think my wisdom is finally catching up to my age.
I dare you to try that again.
I got it. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wrong weapon for the job. I need to try something else.
Boop. There you go. Nice. 14. He only just leveled up. Barrack's close. There you go. Ooh, a Dow sword?
Right. Got it.
From within the cage, a beaten and weary figure whispers to you, "We're free to go." No, you've been released. Return to your comrades. At last. One of them sighs as the prisoners crowd the exit. Thought for sure we'd be shipped off to the Candle Mountains, another says as he flies out of the cage. As the files out of the cage. As the prisoners turn to leave, the last one grabs your hand and says, "Thank you, stranger. Were it not for you, I shudder to think what they would have done to us." I have no need for prisoners.
Sorry, I can't.
Just get home safe.
Do you have eyes on this?
Sick, free iron.
Seems others have tried to take this fort and failed. Repeatedly.
Oh, nothing so.
The unbroken captain looks down from the elevated platform, resting a heavy boot on top of an axe head buried in the wooden slats. She grips his handle as you approach. "What do we have here?" Her expression twists with sudden recognition. "Are you the one who fucked over Hagathan at Duskwatch? You had nothing to say to one another, unless you're either you're Graven Ash's favourite comfort soldier, or you just like to see honest folk die. Either way, you're a pile of beast shit to me. No matter what happens here, the Unbroken will take back Sentinel Stand and banish all of you northern piss troughs from the tiers. I'd rather die than see Stalwart under Kyrus' sigil. You can't imagine what I do to avoid it." Yeah, you're looking for artifacts. Find anything? "Yeah, your mother's pizzle cane." Elia slaps a knee and peers down at you with a grin. "On the wrong side of this war to be asking me anything. Do you truly believe that you can win? I may die today. Stalwart may remain a wasteland for another generation, but our people will remember. That memory will awaken a thirst only quenched by your overlord's blood. That hope is enough to keep me standing in defiance. Can I win? Probably not. Can Stalwart? Absolutely. This camp will fall today. Surrender to me or sentence your soldiers to death. Your threat is of no consequence. I'm willing to die for our cause and have no delusions of my importance. Whether I fall today or 10 seasons from now, our nation will live on. I already know that the disfavored are looking for artifacts of Stalwart. I also know that they're searching blind. I'll take my knowledge to the grave if it keeps you at a Sentinel Stand. You can count on that." Elia whistles to her men, a warning signal of impending attack. She stares at you, silent and ready. "You've made your choice. I will return." "Don't leave me to wonder, you simpering three-ring upright." Well, Elia makes a vulgar hand motion and turns away.
As welcome like dead bodies rotting outside your front gate.
I see others have tried to take this place with painful results. Stay back, stranger. No outsiders allowed beyond this point. This canyon used to be a thriving waypoint. The Edict of Storm has changed all that. "Furl your sail, stranger. This bridge marks the beginning of unbroken territory." He scrapes his blade on the planks in front of him, drawing a line. "Kyrus' forces already tried to beat us. Best us. They got this far." "I don't know. I know you for what you are, Northerner. I never met a woman or man from Kyrus' domain who didn't try to invite my countrymen into the fold. I'll give you this chance to leave. Otherwise, I'm prepared to give my life defending this bridge, meager though it may seem. What do you want with us? How long have you been fighting Kyrus' forces?" He pauses to count on his fingers. "Long enough to have sons twice at least. After the storm I thought Kyrus would be satisfied with our pain, but the Overlord still finds reason to kick us. We know these canyons like the back of our shields, and we're not going to allow a bunch of pig-headed ironclad Japanapes chase us away." He helps with pride. "It takes a special sort to outlast a siege or long campaign. Stalwart-born folk like myself have it by the wagon load. What's past this bridge?" Sentry scratches his chin and sizes you up. "Nothing the likes of you would be interested in. If you're about to ask, well, why are you defending it? Then don't bother. We've got provisions, equipment, and unbroken soldiers. Reason enough. The unbroken rarely buckle or give quarter. We should not underestimate the ferocity of these scavengers. Farewell." Fuck it. This is probably the easiest way. Alright. You're back, and the bridge is still off limits. Change comes slow to Stalwart, you see. Farewell. Go back the way you came before this gets messy.
I'm not here.
Come and feast my iron!
Count on it.
this useless weapon.
Nothing.
Boop. You there! A voice cries out from within the pit. Dead soldiers, skewered on spears, litter the pit, while a few survivors clamor for air. The unbroken dog's left us here to bleed and rot. Help us, please! Cornered, frightened. No matter where Graven Ash is right now, I'm certain he can sense the terror these soldiers are experiencing. We have information! Information valuable only... valuable information known only to the disfavored. Give us our freedom, we'll tell you everything we know. Improvise a lever. One of those spears looks loose. Uproot it and I'll use it to pull you out. The soldiers fall to their knees when they're finally out of the pit and sigh with relief. I thought we'd never see the outside of that pit. Here, take this key. We acquired it from a scavenger and there's a stash north of here. When we tortured him, he said something about a pile of rocks near a banner. The healthiest of the prisoners help the weaker men to their feet, and the group begins its march back to camp. Okay, bad news about your camp, though. The smell of men soaking in their own waste rises up from the spear-lined pit used to keep prisoners.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Investigate this item. Attack. Damage the gates and attempt to break through. Attacking the gates will be viewed as a hostile action by the Unbroken. That's quite alright. Hello, the entire Unbroken camp.
Your death awaits!
Harsh words would cause
Not
more
a
harm
problem.
than this useless weapon.
Take me if you can.
Runs camp free. One cannot escape.
Here we go.
This weapon is junk.
Stun the fuckers.
That one rattled me.
Welcome to your
Nice. Welcome. Is there a thing I really needed to get? Creates an embodiment of a memory. Jesus. Guise of Innocence. 50% critical deflection. It's pretty good. Rapid tempo. Speed of songs. I think that's a great idea. Will do. Did that not save? Oh, we already had it. That's why. Disarming guys. Immune to engagement. That's pretty good. Let's just take that instead. We can move from fight to fight without having to rebuild all of her
Sorry,
breath.
I can't. Sorry, I
Is it
can't.
just me, or is there a lot of terrain you can't walk on that I expect you to be able to? Maybe I just don't need it to give me the error message every time.
I'm not here to make friends.
She's not here to make friends. She's here to win. Bonk.
Well, that did nothing except tick them off.
Free shield. Loose shield. Behind it, a bronze war mace. Sure, that makes a lot of sense.
That winch over there. Smash it and the bridge will drop.
See that winch over by the bridge? If we can hit it from here, we'll lower the platform.
Can you reach that winch over there, or should I take aim?
All companion comments, mod. Yes, please. Tell me all of your shit. Let's go get this item.
Can't do that.
We'll hold this camp. Okay. Like 10 of you, so go ahead. See how it goes. Oh, you're all dying. Oh, jeez. What a shame.
Creep softly and shadow.
I'm feeling so great.
Fear nothing.
On my command.
Okay, everyone,
This weapon
you're going to heal with every
is
strike.
entirely worthless.
Oh, they taunted and they can't move close enough. God, how are they going to survive? Oh no, they're on
Try a different weapon.
fire. Oh jeez, I'm sorry. Is there like no space for you to engage us? So my casters are just hammering you with mind affecting spells.
Worm.
Cause vital organs.
God, it must be so sad, huh? You're trying so hard. Barrick levels up. Extra bonus health. Sentinel. There you go. Perfect. Heal all allies. And gain a damage absorption shield. No, no, no. What are you doing? Fucking idiots. Okay. Okay. Pathfinding is the sole problem. I read in someone's post from 20.
It's a battle!
Hello?
This weapon is entirely worthless.
It was about someone specifically saying Pathfinding is not solved. Here are examples. But it was still pretty interesting, and it's a fun thing for me to repeat in my head. Well, now. It was watching someone kite an enemy in World of Warcraft.
Just know there are more lurking about somewhere. Let's find them so we can end this.
Unbroken foot soldiers can hide from beast woman, quivering in darkness. Are wrong. These in shadow can smell humans' fear.
We should scour this abattoir and cleanse any unbroken still lurking.
A few more locals are sure to be about. Shall we dispatch them?
Yeah, we're not
Time to
done yet.
clean up the rest of this hovel. Keep an eye out for any stragglers.
Almost there. Let's make sure this fort is cleared out of hostiles.
Scavengers have used the environment to help build their camp. This makeshift tent is comprised of a large patchwork of cloth held aloft in part by spikes of earth. Motherless swine fucker. When I'm done with you, the flies won't have a spot to land on your wretched hide. Isn't she the best? I wish we could keep her, but she doesn't seem the type to be taken alive. Give me the artifact, I will spare you. Heard it all before. This is only going to end one way, but that doesn't mean I'll make it easy for you. This gate slams shut, cutting you off from the unbroken captain. Alright.
Need to try a different weapon.
Beast
Sorry about that.
Well struck.
Yeah, idiot! What was I thinking?
This weapon is entirely worthless.
That's how I like my prey. Well hung and helpless.
I'll do it right away. Do I really need to?
I've slaughtered all of Unbroken and Denford, except for Pax Alpha, who fled north in fear. It's time to hunt, yep. It's time to chase down Ren, Rip, and Mangle. She flicks her claws and grins darkly in anticipation. The Unbroken are so keen on turning tail, it's no wonder where they got their reputation. Let's track them due north. I bet good rings are trying to escape the canyon. Let's track these Unbroken rats to the next warren. I venture they went due north, the only escape route left open. So much for having a friendly chat with the locals. There are tracks headed north, leading north. We should follow them before the trail is erased by the storm. I think that's the last of the garrison. Captain's not among the bodies. She probably fled north. All of the Unbroken here are dead. Everyone else probably fled north while we were fighting. Cowards. Raise the camp.
Sorry, I can't.
Except there's an enemy on the map. So we're going to run over there. Run, I say, as if there's any way to move faster in this. No. No, we know what that is. Theodore, he's already dead. How do we get up there? Oh, well, we'll find out. Oh my god, it's through, isn't it? Ugh. I wonder where the level designers and
I'd say that's worth
even quest
a
text
second
people
glance.
were like, we need to have reminders like of when they've killed everyone in the camp compared to not. It's
Have a look here.
interesting.
Felt nothing.
Whoops.
Hands
Hi,
up,
idiots.
Company.
Did not say beast woman's miss. Nope, nope.
Are you a...
Leave lock to kills in shadow.
Hello, Bossy. Isn't it bath time, buddy? Is it bath time? No, we're not going to use that stupid. Here, come on. Go have bath time. I'll see you when it's bedtime, okay? Mwah. This is for you, cutie.
Take my bed. I wanna take my bed.
Oh, buddy. Time to go have bath time. Good job. Good job. Sweet little munchkin. The unstoppable force. A masterwork two-hand. Devastating annihilation. Knocks cold when it doesn't kill. Sick. A ragged Stalwart
that.
flag sways gently in the wind, marking the site where its original owner died during the Edict of Storms. It's bath time for him. He'll be back to say goodnight. Hey, Elia. The captain shouts to the remaining troops. We can take these ironclads. They're as dense and as clueless as their Archon. They should fall like splintered masts. Catching sight of you, Elia calls out to her soldiers once more. Reinforcements approaching. Fatebinder, I'll make a point of gutting you after I've taken care of this one. But this favored commander levels his gaze at Elia with murderous intensity. Never thought I'd live to see Karis' forces leaping and snarling at each other. Do you fight this way in the north, or do you lose control during important battles? Don't act like the South has its shit in order. We were slaughtering dynasties for strips of land long before Cairo showed up. My men are ready to die, and we're only too happy to take down as many of you as possible. The lips pressed together in a determined smile. I have a spear destined for your right eye whenever you feel like embracing the void. Are you having fun yet, Verse? Are we having fun yet, Verse? Are you kidding? This is more fun than skinning beastmen in the winter. I should have joined your gang years ago. If you two are done edging each other to exhaustion, some of us are fighting a war here. She lunges to attack.
Sorry, I can't. Will do.
Stalwart prevails!
Maybe I don't have something like Fireball. That'd be really effective right about now.
Are you afraid of death, worm?
Back here.
I like my prey. Well hung and helpless.
Right. Right.
Sure, take this engagement attack, right? It'll be worth it. Cause... Whoop!
Prey is too squirmy. Can't catch with claws.
Whoop, they're all asleep. Whoop! You got an aura of fear on him.
If you can.
I'll take care of it.
I got it.
Whoop, you're controlling fire on all of them.
Too old for this.
Whoops. Hey, nobody saw that, right?
You're a very happy guy.
I need to try a different weapon.
I'll tear your scalp out by your ass.
He's quite affectionately and happily losing his goddamn life.
Back here.
And Emma Stitch is laughing. Trapped in darkness. Why are you gaining unarmed combat? What are you doing? Oh, it's disarmed. Okay. I'm still alive? Shit, that wasn't part of the plan. The unbroken captain grunts and squints up at you through a haze of pain. I'm not telling you anything. My secrets, they come with me to the grave. A growl rises from the armored man. I can think of a few ways we can get this one to talk. There's a lot of interesting scrap metal lying around Rust Canyons, my unbroken lady. If you're not feeling talkative, makeshift weapons can be more fun than the real thing. I've been captured my fair share of times. Always prefer talking to torture, but each to their own. Ripped secrets from humans' throat can make unbroken Cultula Elia scream. Yep, Bishop's woman likes to play with prey. Of course they will. Sirin flashes Elia a disingenuous smile before turning to you. Whether you get her talking or get her bleeding, don't be too long. I've had enough of this place. She looks down at the captain with pity. Get her talking, but try to show a little restraint. She's a fighter and deserves better. Just kill me and be done with it. She lowers her gaze with you. You both know I won't bow to torture. You'd only be wasting your time. I have the power to make Stalwart suffer. Is that what you want? She struggles to hold your gaze and finally turns away. No, it isn't. Believes that my countrymen are strong enough to keep our culture alive, even in chains. She grits her teeth and spits at you. That doesn't mean we go down without a fight. I don't care about your convictions or your country. That makes me more dangerous than you. She squeezes her eyes shut. You always imagine you can stand up to this kind of pressure until it's right there in front of you. I believe you're ruthless enough to keep that promise. Damn you, I'll talk. That was some impressive work. My policy has always been to kill folks and hope their orders are written on their palm, but you've got a knack for getting people talking. What do you want to know? Don't expect you to hold these wounds closed. You're on borrowed time. What do you know about Ash's daughter, Amelia? Who? The captain coughs into her sleeves and shakes her head. I'm not in the business of breaking up families. That's Karos' domain. You're looking for an artifact, right? Aye, we've been searching for some time. She glances around with evident exhaustion. A fool's errand, perhaps. Suppose I'll never know for sure. We were hunting for the remains of Regent Aspison. Before the war, he carried the steadfast insignia, a cloak pin that was passed down the line of first regents. Her eyes twinkle as she says the name. Remembering herself, Elia grimaces and she looks at you with loathing. What did you learn about the regent? We're looking for the body of the first regent Aspison, who was presumed dead during the war. Instead, we found records of his past movements. Final word on the matter is that he journeyed to a breach in the old walls and never returned. She found us to herself. Not sure what he was doing in there unless he wanted to unleash the Bane against the disfavored somehow. Dumb shit. Old Walls Breach is now on the world map. We spent a small team led by one of our best, Gregos, to investigate. Like as not, the steadfast insignia is in there. In the breach. She spits. May you never find it. What is the steadfast insignia? It's a cloak pin worn by the first regent, supposed to help you stand tall against... She lurches in pain and gobs up a glob of phlegm. Shit, stand tall against shitty odds. I don't know if it works, but I can't think of any other shitty than the wind wall around Sentinel stand. How did a breach form in the old walls? She attempts a meager shrug. We've been a little preoccupied with you northern fuckers to waste our time patrolling the length of the country, so you'll excuse me if I'm shedding on the details. The best guess, either the Edict of Storms blasted a hole in the ancient stone or something blasted its way out. Does either option help you sleep better at night? I thought not. How do I get to the local spire? There's no direct road, but the breach in the old walls is said to lead to the ocean spire's floor. To dead set on making the journey, you'll come across worse foes than the Unbroken. Who leads the Unbroken? Matthias was our captain during the war, but in Stalwart to come, I would see him take on a higher authority. She sighs and looks up at the darkened sky. Looks like those brighter days aren't for the likes of me. Last I heard, he was rounding up men in Trappers Junction, but that was some time ago. He was due to leave by now. He was looking for Dauntless, Sword of the Unbroken Champions. He thought that he could rally us, give us hope. You have anything else you want to tell me? I have nothing more to say. You've bled me dry. She hesitates and forces herself to focus back at you. You gonna leave me be or what? I've had enough out of you. Before she can protest, you drive a blade through her ribs and hold it there until Elia stops twitching. Hardly a clean kill, but a good kill. The difference is important. Bindom added. Seats of power. Claim the remaining tiers. Ooh, Ocean Spire and the Blade Grade. Don't mind if I do. Masterwork. Barb. Horror version. It's his favorite patrol map. Obtained from a point of contact in the Scarlet Chorus. Wow. Tireless Protector. Oh, Masterwork Offhand Shield. Vigilant. 5% health. Bolt wounds. Neat. It's probably 5% of your max health every 6 seconds. That's not bad. In fact, one could say that's good. Sick. There's some enemies over here, though. The junkyard. That's what they call my bedroom. What? What? What did I say? Okay. Well, I guess I can't be stopped. I'm gonna say whatever dumb shit enters my head at any point.
Interesting.
So so fast.
Guys.
We're gonna have some fun.
Okay. Yeah.
I need to
I
try.
think that hamstring is gonna go off, buddy. There you go.
Heads up, we have.
Oh no.
You have eyes on this?
Enemies.
You got it. You got it.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
Look, I think it's important. I would definitely step on that. Reputations. Unbroken. Wrath. Corrosive aura. Passive. One armor stolen. Oh, that's fucking sick. Those idiots. They hate me so much I'm stealing their fucking armor.
Heads up, we have company.
That's how I like my prey.
Do you see how some
Well
things are
done.
building together? The Archons build a lot of their power on their reputation.
It's a bit too much.
Our reputation is giving us supernatural power. If people really fucking hate us,
Stop dodging strike from Brendan's claws!
then we're gaining benefits that are good for, again, good for fighting against them. Lunar narrative
Will do.
assonance instead of distance. The soldiers of Old Stalwart were ripped apart by the magic of Kairos' edict. Many of the battle standards still remain upright,
Sorry, I
reminders of
can't.
their heroic fight against the disfavored. Well, sucks to be them, I guess. Let's touch this thing, see what happens. Boulder. Sturdy metal pole. That is strong. Lantry, no. Hello. Campfire smells of rust and burnt hair. Whoever built it struggled with the rust can and scarcity of kindling.
Rend to pieces.
Harm's way. Bonus damage for every missing health. One-handed stabbing dagger. Sick. Forge-bound hammer. I think this is better. The forge-bound hammer is, like, not bad either. Tenderizer. But, like, Penumbra, which is going to get even better as we use it more. And harm's way. Jesus, we're going to wreck it. Anyway, hi everyone. Hold. The soldiers, weary from lack of nourishment, scramble to draw weapons and snap to attention as the apparent leader steps forward to address you. I don't recognize you. Are you with the Unbroken? I don't know who you are, but I've come to water the parched soil. Without a word, the soldiers leap to attack.
Heads up, we have company.
Yeah, bye. Don't stop polishing arms on the person who doesn't use their weapon. Bonk.
Oh, I'm enjoying this a bit.
Cool dagger. Worth their lives? Yeah, we're just hiding out.
On it.
Hello, Skype.
Champion!
Blinded, confused, frightened. Okay. The equipment of both disfavored and unbroken soldiers are embedded in these jagged rocks. The destruction of Kairos' edict did not distinguish ally from enemy. Yeah, they do that. Yeah, we've already looted that. Okay. Well, We cleared the entire area. Congratulations. Let's go get ourselves to the next plot location. It's like the Disfavor did not have to pick a fight there for no reason. Like, I'm gonna solve this problem. Just get out of the way. Their stubbornness is their own fucking fault. Old walls breach. And there's a Spire over there. Nestled among, encountering the Blade Grave. Nestled among the trenches gouged by the across the Blade Grave by the Edict of Storms, you find a true rarity, a sheltered pool of water. Seemingly fed by a spring, the pool gives way to a pair of thin streams that become choked with grit and rust almost immediately after they snake out from under the shelter of a towering curled sheet of twisted bronze armor. Skeletal arms, held together by bunched strands of dried tendon, hang from the roof of the unnatural cavern, and a half-broken statue, a pitted, graven image of an ancient Stalwart queen, protrudes from the wet, suggesting this may once have been the center of a settlement. Mangy dogs, matted fur, and bone-thin deer have collected in the shadows, seeking shelter from the storms that long ravaged this kingdom. Though the deer press themselves deep into the shadows, the canines growl at your approach, fangs bare, but behind curled flews. Tempt Law. The natural enclosure sweeping high above the grotto has protected the painted marble statue from the worst of the destruction of Kairos' Edict of Storms. Draped in a dress pointed pale crimson, the queen's skin is a deep bronze, and what's left of her tightly curled hair is rendered in enameled black, giving the impression that it has been well oiled. Her right hand raises a broken spear, and her left a down-turned dagger. You recognize the statue as Regent Ateria, a woman renowned in Old Stalwart for both her guile and her strength at arms. The former has become a considerably less valued trait than the latter in recent centuries, and in your diplomat training you learned only to refer to Alterian battle prowess, while leaving any other associations unsaid. The oldest stories make you wonder, though, and you investigate the statue carefully, fingers prodding its curves and contours before locating a small hidden compartment in the statue's heel. Within you find a small glimmering trinket. You pocket it, continue on your way. Jet Periapt. 10% recovery time. Requires stealth. Ah, well, I know what to do with that. I know exactly what to do with that. We put it on Kills and Shadow. Hey, Kills and Shadow. What an appropriate name for a thing I'm about to get you. Yeah. A rose. Then subterfuge. Diffused shadows. Drowned in darkness. Which is good. I use this and she'll be able to stealth more often and kill in combat, which is exactly what we wanted to do. 10% health. 6 seconds. 1%? Yeah. Do we want an additional 10 parry? Probably not, but it is very funny. Take a look at this parry. 139. Jesus Christ.
I got it.
The highest skill I've seen in the game.
There. My larcenous deed for the day is now complete.
Gregos! Hi! Would you like to guess how this is going to turn out? At attention! A band of unbroken warriors rouse into position as their leader stands alert to your presence. I'd ask if you're a friend or foe to the Unbroken, but we have no friends in these parts. State your business or be gone. I have no time to suffer the whims of wandering fools. I want to finish this expedition and get out, before we end up as fodder for the Bane. I'm just here to collect some artifacts. I'm not trying to get in your way. You're a bigger fool than I would have credited if you think I'd allow you to plumb the old walls and rob us of Stalwart's heritage. He sneers and shakes his head at you. As much as I like the idea of your rapt courts decorating those halls, I'm not in the habit of taking chances. So let's not pretend we're going to do anything other than what we're going to do. He signals to his men and draws his weapon. For Stalwart! Gain very major wrath.
Your days.
Okay.
Swipe missed.
I'm not, like, let's be clear. We're having dialogue. And you could be like, why are we fighting so often when we got chances to talk? Well, there is a methodology to get through the game. Like talking a lot, talking your way through, making a coalition of allies the
You
as
got
part of a like revolutionary attempt to hold back Kairos. You're like, you turn up, you tell everyone, no, seriously, I hate Kairos, and here's how I'm going to prove it. Get along with me. And it's a really complicated, and some could say, like,
Have you now?
the most thematically resonant? It's certainly the most, like, heroic storytelling sort of methodology. I did a bad thing, I was a bad person, I'm making amends, that involves getting along with people from disparate backgrounds. Like, all of the lore information about how the tiers have always been squabbling and fighting among themselves ever since, like, way before Kara's turned up, is supposed to give a rationale to why these people are not going to get along with you immediately, let alone with each other. But, and that's what I was, like, kind of attempting with the diplomat, but then I forgot, you cannot convince the not the Bronze Brotherhood, the Vendrian Guard, you cannot convince the Vendrian Guard to do anything with you if you killed their queen. And I fucking killed their queen in the conquest. So there's just literally nothing you can do. So I decided to go with what they call the anarchist route, which is like, also don't favor disfavored or Scarlet Chorus, and don't align with anyone. And then I believe at the very end we get a choice of like, yeah, I'm still with Karos or not. And I don't know what we're going to choose. We'll see. Am I next? The sage points his quill at the unbroken corpses, biting his lip as he finishes the final scribblings of a note. I was not trying to eavesdrop from your scuffle, but now that I've witnessed it, duty obliges that I record it. He rolls a sheet of parchment into a thick tube in his hands. Come and silence the record if you must, but I warn you, the sages have long written memories. I already know you as a quencher of flames and stamper of embers, though I take it the burning library was only one chapter of your legacy. Incidentally, how was the old citadel? Don't answer that. As a new warden of Lethian's Crossing, I can only assume you intend to give the poor settlement at least an illusion of stability, but who am I to judge? He continues to scribble and mutter your accomplishments to himself. The name is Monhas. Be sure to include that detail several times. A long feather plume of his quill dances to the tune of the sage's furious scrawl. Oh, yes. You can be sure that I will account for as much as I can get down. And mention that I'm coming for the rest of the Unbroken. His face reddens with a smile as he furiously amends his parchment. Noted! And how may this humble servant of letters be of assistance? He runs his fingers through his hair, resting his quill behind his ear. I understand we both seek items within yonder old walls. What are sages doing here with the Unbroken? Let us say we are sympathetic to each other's causes. He clears his throat. It also helps that we're both interested in the arcana of yesteryear. The regent artifacts are supposed to be fascinating specimens, and no sage would, in good conscience, refuse an opportunity for study. Tell me about yourself. I am Hieronymus. I am Hieronymus, a gentleman of the School of Ink and Quill, ascribed under Gather's Crane, and 17 tomes are bound by my hand. He coughs, his gaze at his feet. All other details are just vanity. I'm more accustomed to studying others than exploring my own facts. I'm looking for the steadfast insignia. Tell me what you know. Artifacts are a fascinating business, are they not? And Stalwart's decorated military history yielded so much intrigue around them. The steadfast insignia was prominently displayed in every unbroken battle where Regent Espison fought. Over the years, it became something of a rallying marker. Its presence alone accounted for many notable victories. Hieronymus shakes his head with a sigh, gesturing towards the massive stone horizon of the old walls. It lies within, but no good discovery is without its pitfalls. He points toward a wide breach in a nearby section of the ancient stone facade. The Unbroken and I were attempting to recover a few relics of interest from the old walls, but a swarm of scourges put a halt to that plan. You do see those risks from time to time. When I was training at the library, a senior scribe told me to clear the rats out of the cellar. Some of them accursed things had knotted up their tails, and he trails off shuddering. Let's just say what happened here was almost as bad. While we're on the topic, I understand that Lithian's Crossing has a scourge problem or two. You'll have to keep an eye on that if there's to be any stability in the region, won't you? Best of luck. We recovered a torch key during our ill-fated first attempt to breach the old walls. They seem to have fashioned stones like it before, but what we don't know about them would fill a library. Hieronymus points with a shaky finger. Unfortunately, when we were attacked, we got separated from Gregus' men, and one of the soldiers still has a torch key. His corpse does, to be exact. Where is the soldier's body? Just southeast of the breach. Take care, those beasts may still be in the hunt. What does a torch key do? It appears to be part of a lock and key system within the old walls. If only we could replicate such crafts on grander scale as the builders of the place. He shakes himself from reverie. In any event, you'll need a torch key if you want to scour the ruins below. What are the next steps? Once you get a torch key, you'll be able to venture past the first chamber. He pauses for a moment. Of course, given her aborted efforts, you can understand why I'd be hesitant to re-enter the old walls. My scribe, Javala, didn't survive the trip. Oh, poor girl. Cuts off his speech, eye with interest. I don't mean to pry, but Mage Bane will serve you well on the other side of the breach, though it may not block out the horrors of those unsightly creatures. I hope the Silent Archive has granted you the wisdom to navigate the old walls with care. Such places are riddled with traps and pitfalls that can best even the most seasoned adventurer. Can you deliver a message for me? Not currently. His arm instinctively lifts up, his gloved hand raised slightly above his ear, arm crooked to create a landing surface for a bird. He looks skyward, blinking as he searches the clouds for several long moments. My Thunderdove is carrying another missive at the moment. When she's returned, there may be room in her bindle for a note or two. Okay, that's all I'm gonna get.
On it.
Like, I could talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and get a bunch of lore, but honestly, I'd rather keep moving. Tines of bedrock dot the landscape, providing a little
Sorry,
shelter from
I
the
can't.
constant winds.
Huh. Have a look here. Caring too much.
Bane touch stuff. Bane touch stuff? Gravely. Oh, sick. Oh yeah, you are carrying too much. Because I forgot to unselect you. Okay, now you're carrying junk. Weeping wound. Buddy. You need to see a doctor. Just walk around with your Staff of Hours. Well, we're not replacing that. The Staff of Hours. Syzygy. Yeah, you can keep that. Artifact of some sort, huh?
Heads up, we have company.
Just want to quickly check reputation and say, just go, yeah, they fucking hate us, that's right. I should have got wrath with them somehow. I told that guy to go fuck himself.
Nobody heard that, right?
Or I'll eat your face or something.
I'm ready when you are.
Not so fast. Well struck.
If I must.
That one rattled me hard.
Sweet. I think Baby K and Emma Stitches are Breach Between Worlds. Yeah, sweet. Like counting together. Practicing counting. That's adorable. Baby K knows what an A is, and he'll point it out a lot. Especially the meat section of a lot of supermarkets. They have meat with a big capital A. He loves pointing that out to me. I see an A. Yeah, buddy. See other letters. M-E-A-T. That spells meat. Adorable. It's funny, we're here getting like a relic of some sort. The sword, and then they tell me about another relic of some sort, a cloak pin. I'll take them both. The massive stone door towers above you. Looks like this is the actual entrance to the old walls. Hey, Hieronymus. I'm stealing your shit. Just so you're aware. Do you think we'll still have
Sorry, I
the Edict
can't.
of Storms once we go inside? Once more into the breach!
Brace yourself.
We are beset by predators. We'll be able to end the Edict of Storms.
Right.
I'm gonna break into Stalwart first.
I did that? Nice!
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Wonder what the level cap is. Wonder if we'll reach the level cap. Hey, fuckers.
More of them coming.
Jesus. 111. More. More. 18 parry. That's fantastic. So 150 is the highest I've ever seen. Subterfuge 100. Not bad. Atrophy is 73. 111. Wonder if we can start. Oh, we're in combat, yeah. Wonder if we can start like making some real crazy.
Power for kills in shadow.
Scourges drawn to the outside air, corpses, or those stone
Ornaments.
How I like
For all three.
well hung and helpless.
Beast woman again. There's more than 5 fingers. Said nothing.
Control atrophy. Filthy hands off. Singe. Jeez. There's fruit. 118. Is it because they got any debuffs on them? Yeah, Singe. Edict of Storm. No? No idea. Maybe it's buffed because we had other stuff on us. That's a shame. 114. Turn up to 37 seconds. Like, we could. Aura. 4% health? 4%. 6. 8% health. Jesus. Accuracy. You don't need the accuracy. It's not going to do anything. Oh, we can do that. Just made it slightly better. Titan's touch. Which you can grasp for it. Duration. Strength. No. Recovery. There you go. Who needs who needs a way for cooldowns, baby? Yeah, because that one's really strong. 57% health. Oh. It would require 1 additional law, so we can't do it. So close. 115 is when we can start jacking up some of them. Anyway. It's unclear if this Bane snare was destroyed by the Unbroken trying to get in, or the Bane attempting to escape. The crystal in the beacon shimmers softly as you bring the torch key closer to it. Gone. Touch it. Door opens. Great. I think this is going to be larger or smaller than the Buster's Wound. Your bow skill. I wish I could look at these while they fight. 142 is good. I don't know what I do for bows. Certainly getting a lot of use out of it.
Nothing.
God, I'm terrible at this. How am I not dead?
Will do.
Touch of atrophy all you like. I'm also going to whack it. Bonk. Shield. Train strength. Shadow's treachery. Jesus. Let's start using those. Interesting rune. Take a charcoal rubbing. Pressing charcoal to parchment, you capture a blurry but proportionate image of the ancient relief. If they're not collected in prints, it may be possible to reconstruct the original shape of the rune. See work, Lantry hovers near. See how that pattern looks broken along two edges? I think there's more to the engraving than just what's here. Then we'll look for more. Agreed. If we collect enough sketches and imprints, we can no doubt reconstruct the original image in its entirety.
On it.
Barrick increases his law skill. Right, well, you know what that means. That means go the fuck back
Have a look here.
to the old walls in, like, nice. Near one of my spies? The second one I picked up, I think? Okay, extra accuracy, it's a good idea. Go use a new skill we got from Lantry. For Lantry, and then go pick it up, right? Movement speed. Increases accuracy doesn't sound bad either. Immunity to burning and bleeding is pretty good too. Canvas splitter, that's what I want. Bonus, oh, we've already got it, yeah. Accuracy, there you go. Let me get this one. Start getting duelist.
On it.
You see subtle movement beneath the faintly glowing surface of this object.
Usually large specimen. It's eerily stationary. Let's hope it's trapped, not merely dormant.
No doubt this is a particularly fierce specimen. Why else would someone go to the effort to trap it?
Kill.
That old wall's beast appeared trapped. For the moment, at least.
Kill, kill, kill.
Beast woman would like to fight such large bane. Looks tough.
Me too.
What in the name of Kairos is that?
Let's just hope that whatever's in that trap doesn't find a way out while we're here.
Lantry gestures to the body on the platform in the middle of the pit. See the armor on that corpse? That's going to be the first regent. Pausing, he gives Hermes a second glance. She certainly picked an inconvenient place to perish. We'll need to raise that platform if we're going to sift through her trappings. He motions toward a crumpled form near the edge, and that's Sister Javala. Lantry brandishes his quill with a quiet sigh, tapping it against his writing surface as he ponders the first words to write. A moment, please. She died young, trying to prove her worth to the sages, as must be noted. What is this thing? It's an arcane barrier. What it prohibits and why is unclear. First I thought it was the home or nest of that amorphous creature inside. But if this were a sanctuary, why didn't Horror come out and say hello? Lantry's face turns to puzzlement. Might just be waiting for us to turn our backs. He shrugs. Knowing our luck, this is a prison to keep us safe from it. If we want to grab that relic, we'll have to get up close to that thing and find out for ourselves. You sure that's the unbroken leader? Until we've just proven the notion of an elaborate mirage, I can't say I'm certain. But that corpse is wearing the First Regent's custom panoply, so it's either the First Regent or the thief that robbed her body. For our purposes, the difference is irrelevant. The relic we seek is likely to be amongst that pile of bronze. Let's find a way across. Very well, we should examine everything here and see if we can decipher how the platform works. Specifically, how to raise it. He gestures to Javala's body again. Perhaps we should start there. She's made it this far, after all. Like, I'm sorry, Lantry. I don't necessarily want them dead if they're not standing in the way. Humming keystone. A scuffed but legible glyph has been scratched onto this old, weathered shard. There's a small recessed panel in the stone here. Looks like something was meant to be placed. What's this panel? Bright keystone. Don't have it. Heavy keystone. Cold keystone. Humming keystone.
The keystone fits into a slot in the masonry.
Sick.
Keystone actually fit.
Did you sense that? The magic barrier lost some of its hum when you inserted that keystone. Don't say I didn't warn you. Glare silently. He clears his throat and adjusts his collar. I'm not arguing for turning back now. I just felt the need to burden you with a reminder that our lives are in your hands.
What could go wrong now?
That old rock actually turned out to be useful.
Human carve rocks to fit into other rocks. Strange.
I was kind of hoping that was all we needed to do. Looks like we need more.
A rock fit into another rock. Don't celebrate just yet.
Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't. Can't do that.
What?
Sorry,
Oh,
I can't.
right. because it's upper level. Oh, we found another one. Poke. Sick.
Can't do that.
Alright, alright, alright. Listen, calm down.
You see what I see?
Level designers speak a language that you learn through experience. The purpose of this bygone altar is a mystery. The sculpted figure cradles a bowl with reverence. A small dais struts out from the wall with just enough room to hold a small object. Take the sphere. Yoink! Oh no!
If we get a running start, we could leave an elongated splat.
There's got to be some way to complete the path across.
Well, there's no chance of me making that jump.
Should Beast Woman throw Alpha across?
I should have expected that.
Just for the record, I could make that jump, but I'm not going alone. Look at that! Future course.
Pick up a rock and put it back.
I'll be filling that
Fear nothing.
Sorry, I can't.
Hold it.
Pick up a rock. Piece of rubble. Surprisingly dense. Weighs about as much as a slightly larger rock. Place a piece of rubble.
Another battle.
I didn't like that, huh?
Will do. Bad and make new friends.
I think I better guess.
Dodging is so unfair!
Are you afraid of death, worm?
Fear nothing.
Oh, gonna be in the study with Dad. Well, you kind of are, aren't you? Whee!
Now,
Whee! No staying in a sec. Hey,
naked.
what the baby school stuff?
And I'm undertated.
You navigated. Oh, you're upside down! Oh, you know. Did you have a good day adventuring with Dad?
Mom,
Yeah, did you have an adventure with Mom too? Oh, God. What? What a cute little boy. What a cute little boy. Well, you want to sleep. I bet you want to sleep. You're a sleepy boy. You're a sleepy boy. You're a sleepy boy. Sleep boy.
wait,
Yeah, awake. Sleepy boy. You're a sleepy boy.
I'm not.
You want to hop in? Guess what? Whoop. Hey. What is it? Buddy. Good night. Good night. I don't know how much I was muted. I think potentially you heard all of it. Oh well. Could be worse. He didn't say his name. He's We've been practicing first-person pronouns, and he's been practicing and doing very well. What an impressive little lad.
Have a look here.
A fair bit.
See that?
Lucky you. All of you. He said he was a sleepy boy. So we continue singing a very versatile song that goes, "You're asleep, sleep, sleepy boy. You're asleep, sleep, sleepy boy."
Oh, not so fast.
Often happy. You're a happy boy. Sweet little guy. Yeah, we had adventures today. He and I got out of the house a little late, like only 10. We try to aim at 9:30 in the morning on Sundays.
Honest.
We go on our adventure.
Battle.
But look, I am tired. Anyway, we just went to Bunnings. We had an errand to run as well, but mostly I haven't taken him to the playground at Bunnings before, and Emma Stitches has reported that it's pretty enjoyable. So we did that, and we had lunch, and we played on a big playground at Bunnings, ran an errand, and then did some grocery hunting and came home. Emma Stitches also took him out just before it started to get dark, and to the playground near us. He walked the whole way there and back, including uphill. He's so impressive. Ooh. Of secrets. Chat detected. Fuck off. Sigil of passion. I mean, I don't hate it, but does Jimbles hate passion? I don't think so. Sigil of emotion, force, atrophy, lightning, frost, illusion, vigor, life. What do you mean we already had it then? Where did it sigil? It's a core. What? Magical core? But it's not here. Lie. Okay, well. Sigil of is probably emotions. You can't emotions apply to weapon. Ignite brand. Pretty cool though. Your slots are full, otherwise. Oh no, you can have it. Cool. Let's go on to 86. 28% fire damage. It's not bad. One weapon crit. Volcanic weapon. Well, let's just do that then. Hey, Feldspar 2. This is the Feldspar 1. Yeah, like, the slots are full. Gotta get more slots. Well, it should. It's isometric. It's by Obsidian. Like, a lot of those developers straight up came from BioWare. They're still buddies. If any were fucking left at BioWare. More importantly, like, did the 28. Well, yeah, let's. It's free real estate.
Will do.
Go, Barrack. Bonk 'em.
Look at that. Your core.
I must.
Control fire. +2, +2, +2. I think I accidentally control fire. Yeah, she fucking sucks at it. Whoops. What are we gonna do, huh? I read the 2 from the other line of dialogue. She's getting control fire skill every time Barrack bonks on her. That's fantastic. From the other line of chat, which is funny because that means poison. Lovely. That some part of me was like, this is getting out of hand. There are 2 Z-Feldspars? Ancient Archon rolls. What the fuck? Yeah, alright. Sick. Hey Landry, you big nerd. First of all, what the fuck of the fawn? Oh yeah, that's right. It's not actually that good. I loved your drip sucks, man. Sorry. Why him? Because stacking control life is even higher. Probably after. Let's make it clear this came relatively shortly after Pillars. So learn the rune and incorporate it into your spells. Sigil of Stunning. Buddy. Don't mind if I do. Approximate influential directed force. Material force. Is it? Ah, it's an accent, right.
Destroy them!
Kill him!
Will do.
In my infinite wisdom, I have also tossed aside the party limit because I am going to. Every game I can, every game I play where I can, I'm tossing away party limits. I don't like them. I don't like missing out on dialogue between buddies. They're my friends. Even if I dislike them, like Durance. These scourges are fucked. Look at them. Look at them run.
I got it.
Smash to pieces!
Pity you won't enjoy them as much as I do.
They're nothing. Smells strange.
Funny we're playing this and I'm thinking, Obsidian, I should play the Outer Worlds too. I don't have it quite yet. Or Obsidian. God. I should play the essentially Pillars Skyrim about on stream because I've played it myself and it was fantastic.
Found something.
These fuckers haven't seen it. I don't know. But I have made promises. Oh, it's still cooling down? 27 seconds. Alright.
Send me your champion! Great.
We've already taunted them? Great. I wanted you to level up ages ago. I fought for it so hard, it's even funnier that it's now just got here. Voice of Ages. There it is, you son of a bitch. Lore skill. Great! Everyone gets extra lore. Additional spell slots. Nearly bought Sky... Cleric, no. No. No, no, no. You wait right here. Stop. I'm making this clear so you can... I'm zooming in so you can all see. Is there any deal.com? Skyrim. Oh, it's break time too. Okay. It's currently on sale for $24. Currently on sale for everything. Skyrim Special Edition and 74 paid mods if you want to pay for them. You don't have to pay for them either. Like, the lowest it's ever been was $18 and it's currently $24. So, like, I'm not saying you have to tell me if you're about to buy a game. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But at least look at the web, like the tools available so you don't have to pay the most. I keep games that I like on this wait list so that I can just buy them for people if I'm like, oh no, you want it, I can get it for you. Skyrim Special Edition, cheapest it's ever been is $5.49. Yeah, I'd pay that. Currently $54 on Steam, so $13.18 for Skyrim Special Edition, so without the mods that you'd probably be installing yourself anyway. That's the cheapest it is anywhere on the internet. Let's take a look at the history. Creation credits. Fuck off. Fucking assholes. Yeah, within the last year it's been $9.34, so I don't think $5.39 is coming back. Yeah, me too. I don't bully people into playing Zork, though. Yeah. Every now and then it best regular price. So it's never gonna go back to $5.49. It's at its general current sale at the moment, okay? So that will, if you want to get it, it's actually a good time to get it. But buy it from Fanatical. Yeah, I linked. There you go. You're welcome. It is a classic. He's gonna glow the whole time, isn't he?
Yeah.
You're welcome. You can also link it to your Steam and Good Old Games, and it'll take your wish list there and add them to your watch list to say, when this is cheaper, tell me, and it'll just send you an email. Hey, it's on sale. Risen? I played Sworn on stream a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Pretty good. It's not so much a gothic adjacent game
Let's
as
try not to stand out, shall we?
Hades, but Celtic. That's a strong selling point, let me tell you. Alright, stop doing that. Every now and then friends are annoyed by, not actually, but like, I annoy them by messaging and saying, hey, this game is the cheapest it's ever been and I really like it, go get it. Sometimes they do. So, when I get to 20, it costs 2 points to level up. I want his spell strength to go up. I have essentially no reason to increase anything else, like maybe resolve, affliction duration, like defense, whatever, no. Attack and ability strength, maybe, but I think wits, we just keep increasing spell. 5% spell strength. Attack and ability. Eh. Anyway. Already spent his... No, we can't yet. Watch its judgment. No, we don't have a point to spend. It's Ebb that's making that light up. Travis' Gate. Afflictions increase. Mill it way. But yeah. Anyway. Teleport. A free teleport? Don't hate it. Absolutely. Gone. Oh shit. It's break time. What am I doing? Let's go have break. As soon as I flip this
I'd
pig.
say that's worth a second glance.
Fuck off. For fuck's sake. Fucking assholes. Hey, a cold keystone. Don't mind if you level up as well. Full might. You actually need goddamn health because you die all the goddamn time. And I should probably get will defense given she goes down a lot too. Alright. Sleep tight, Feldspar. It is always lovely to talk to you. When stealth, gain hit precision. Bonus is subterfuge. Roar of frighten. Unarmed attacks, unarmed attack, like Ravager and Titan. Trample ability, overrun, snapping bone. So this is stealth. Frightened, terrified. Stalking prey for subterfuge. Gain hit precision? Leaping death, gain bonus damage and plus until? No, let's give her extra attacks to use. Alright, I'm gonna quickly save and then have a 15-minute break and back in 15 minutes or so. See you in a sec. Be good. Alright. It was longer than 15 minutes. Once again, the little guy wanted assistance getting him to sleep.
I got it.
So, Dad appears to help him get to sleep. It was once again scene 1, James Dean and Audrey Hepburn by Sleeping with Sirens. Dude's got taste. Emo taste.
You want me to be subtle? Fine.
Okay, did anyone else expect that to be a trap? This Regent's corpse. Alright, let's go up a level. Might as well go pick up the rest of them before we start dropping them off one by one, huh? Oh, I also made a negroni. I think it's a double. By accident, I thought I was measuring them and I was measuring the wrong line. Oops. Campari. Fucking strong.
Send them back me in flames!
I think that's gonna keep firing at us if I don't do something about it. Holy shit, Kills and Shadows already gone down.
I'm scared. I'm dying.
Good as new, or at least fresh.
Do not wake up dead.
God, terrible at this. How am I not dead yet?
Jesus Christ.
I'm ready when you are. Yes.
Lantry went down too. Okay. Didn't expect to use that so soon. Ew. There's a thing over there that we can't access. Okay, we'll figure it out. Touch the thing. Fluke the pig. Distant howls echo within this pit, which descends into darkness. In cranny neck, you can just barely make out the bane
Oh, great.
clustered
Another
at the
chance
bottom.
to fall to our deaths. Glad you're taking me to all the nice places.
I could drop a vial of ink down and see how long it takes to hear it shatter.
Oh, if the bridge collapses, I'll have time to yell,
Leave locked to
told you
kills
so
in
when they
shadow.
plummet.
You go first. I'll be right behind you.
Can hear
They won't see me
pulse
coming.
sputtering and quickening when Batmic looks into the chasm. Fear smells good, rolling from Packmate.
As soon as you verify this is safe, I'll follow.
As soon as we know it's safe. Alright, Siri.
Interesting.
Oh, hi! Hi, everyone. That's rocks. Get out of the way. This is funny because we're gonna swap to dual builds. For fuck's sake, come on!
Bending claws!
Ready?
Back to dual building is pretty good. This is what this is for. You think this is good? Come. Wait. Oh no, they're in the way. Oh, she saw it.
Ready for this?
I'm injured.
Sick. Yoink. Typecast simple. 50 typecasting? For Ebb. Grats. Of course he'll wear it. Conductive. Shock damage and spells abilities is very good. One finesse. That's also very good. Finesse. Accuracy. Armor. I think this. Accuracy. 10 parry is good, but it's nothing compared to just improving one of your base skills. You know? Can't tell you how tempted I am to spend those ability points and that trying to increase them over 20 is silly.
You see what I see?
Like, I gotta tell you.
Brute strength? Yep.
Just wings off with. Huh. Shit, okay. Comparative to. Straight up much better. Alright. Congrats, buddy. New shield for you. These trials appear to have been meticulously placed in his altar. Inscriptions upon them resemble torch key sigils. The Ambient torch key. I think.
No
Found
one will
something.
see me.
Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, I didn't fall for it this time. Impede leaping death.
Send them at me in waves!
Strong strength.
That one wrapped me hard.
You're fine, Barrack, don't worry.
Strike missed.
Face my iron!
That's how I like my men. Well, huh?
Nothing.
How many generations have passed since this place was built?
I'll be mindful of you. While you're on the steps and
Do not like slinking inside caves called old walls. Can feel
You want me to be
scratching
subtle?
in Beast Woman's sky. Makes kills and shadow grind on fangs.
Look at the grandeur of this place. I can't even conceive of how it was all built.
Labyrinth that is the old wall seems to go on forever. The numerous sconces and alcoves
Sorry,
that line the
I
massive
can't.
stone wall go as far as the eye can see before fading into blackness. This one sure is a maze.
You pack me to see what Beast Woman's.
Stop
What
moving, you
happened here?
idiots. That's what I get, huh? For daring to not click elsewhere. Traps, otherwise known as a skill check, with a fail state.
You're getting away!
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
I guess what it is with any TTRPG, right? But here in a game, it's also a, are you reading the designer's mind in the way they expect? I think. Oh. Not available in combat. Fair enough. And I say reading your mind, and I mean it, because it is very much a, like... Quick at it. Do you have the move slowly and see things
Not just in your ears!
stance on when you think there's going to be danger? Oh, my friends.
I'll tear your scalp out by your ass. I suggest putting the red one in the middle. Pay homage to the chorus.
Best to treat wounds like stubborn nails. Keep hitting with stick until properly obedient.
I could work in some females too.
This will be fun.
You got it.
I agree with the legendary post that's like, when you see a trad mask, trad wife guy insisting that all women want to be subjugated and work as submissives and like take direction from their strong man. Like, that's just a kink. You're just assuming that everyone has the same kink. And they're like, it's not a kink, it's a natural order. It's a kink. You just haven't examined it. You haven't thought about it. You haven't considered what it means and why. It's a kink, buddy. You're being an idiot about it too. Like, I'm not gonna say anything like, and therefore it's bad, but like generally turning your kink into assuming that's everyone's or the way the society should be organized is insane and incredibly stupid. Like, I have a lot of enjoyment when things are in dynamic and it's real horny. That's great. Love that. Not how I want to organize life. It's not even how I want to organize my life. Seats of power. Find a way to the ocean spire and the blade grave. Find a way to the top of the ocean spire. Great. We're not done here yet, though, so I'm not going to do that. We'll take the rubbing. Pressing charcoal to parchment, you capture a blurry but proportionate image of the ancient relief. Looks like we got one more of the symbol. One more and it should be complete. Oh, we'll have to come back. You better believe I'll come back and open this place up. It's mine. I need a third spire. I want all 5.
Can't
What's
do
that?
that.
This bane snare was broken long ago. Given the state of the other bane snares in these old
Can't do
walls,
that.
it's likely whoever broke it didn't enter this
Sorry,
room
I
from the
can't.
south entrance. Okay, so I'm missing one of the torch keys, so I can't open the last door. So we need to get
Can't
going.
do that.
Oh, Mercer, calm down, please. I'm just clicking. I like clicking. We'll be doing a lot of clicking. Oh, we still have the Edict of Storms. Thick cloud of rust even inside the old walls. Kairos, jeez. Your efforts show no bounds. But they will. Anyway.
Beast woman could hurl Alpha across, but how would Alpha pop her back? Cannot leap such width.
There must be a way across. We should look for any sigils in the stone.
Do you see any sigils or switches?
Like
I
that
wager
one?
one's nearby that'll get us across.
Oh, it interrupted his talk. What? No one could be bothered to leave a note as to how to get across? Such a waste. Like, it's not super workable, but this wear light-ish armor, dual wield and cast spells is a fun sort of setup, right? Jesus.
Sounds like that hurts.
Note. His hastily written note appears to be scribbled in blood and cuts off abruptly. You can barely make out the words. Don't trust Yakimus. He promised me a commission with a disfavored if I found his dumb cloak pin or whatever it is. Lies. All lies. Lured me to my death is what he did. Ever since I arrived, these things have haunted me. I can hear them in the dark. Spite as a rationale is for, like, why you're writing a message in your own blood. Pretty legit, right? Straight up saying, do not trust this fucker. He's gonna lie to you. Must be on that other wall.
I'm not here to make friends.
I'm here to make enemies. Fuck you. Requires stealth. Okay. Can you stealth in combat? No. Can you activate your ability that makes you stealth in combat? Yep. Can you now pounce? Whoop! Sucks to be you, fucker. Fatebinder stuns, kills and shadow bleeds. Yeah, that's cool. We'll use that team up attack later.
You got it.
Come and face my iron!
Why do you use Titan search on Ebb? Just because she's next to you? Oh, very good, Luxie. Very good joke. Chunk of mysterious metal. Get a Spire Forge upgrade. Okay, I will. Jesus. Glad to see you again, too. It's been a quiet evening for all of my friends here. That's okay. Again, the Sapphire Torch key. We found it. I'm not judging everyone. Sometimes all you want is someone to say very lovely and horny things to you while we play a video game in the background. Maybe you're playing your own video game. Maybe you just think this particular nerd is attractive and you just want to keep listening to him talk. Hours at a time. Send no subs in my direction. I've been talking to Erica. A screen name, not an actual name. You're welcome. I remember this time. Maybe I'm trapped by a cat. Yep. The most realistic cleric. Absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. What was I saying? I've been talking to Erica, right? Tie us the pants. Yes, that's true.
Can't do that.
Spotted something.
Like, I can say that, but what outcome do you actually want? Do you want to be told, no, you're going to have to earn it back in some way? So big and possessive? I know several, like, genres of books written about that type of loved one. So, I guess you're in good company, is what I'm saying. How No, I brought this up on channel before. Never mind. Try to attack in melee. What are you doing? Just buff your melee attackers. Get her. There you go. Love highly horny scribbling.
Yeah, that's it.
Felt nothing.
You can share with the class if you'd like, that's for sure. Otherwise, I guess we just have to take it on your word. Interesting rune. Ooh. I believe this is something to do with the symbol. It's floor of the spire. Yes, we've got it now. Gonna finish the quest and then claim the spire. Maybe we should do it the other way around. No, there'll be a fuckload of dialogue when we claim the spire. It'll be very similar to the croissant-shaped rune, and poor Willow should have plot development before I read them. I say it with affection. Quite a lot of affection. Fair enough. Oh, you've sent it to me? Jesus, I'm so sorry I haven't noticed. My bad.
I'm enjoying this a little too much.
Whatever it is, that sounds great. I'm sorry for missing it. This Bane snare appears to have ruptured on its own. This would explain how some of the Bane are currently wandering free.
There. See
It's saying that like I assume, like I know what the Bane snares are, but I don't know if they've ever been detailed on in lore. Potentially it's my own fault. Send help! Someone, please rescue poor cleric.
I'm used to that feeling.
So much for going back that way.
Over there, a way out has opened.
Each time the sea floods a harbor, another is cleared for landing.
Like digging. Like root of scaping couch like soil. Furrowing deeply with claws. But cannot dig way back through solid stone. Yep.
Split the party, you fuck.
Yes.
Creep softly in shadow.
You could, if you're thinking it through properly, put a caster on that side so they can then move your heroes in this side so your casters can still deal damage and da 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 da. Yes. Stone elucidation. Study the rune. Timeless Form 3. My favorite. Something must be weighing it down. Is it Barrack? It's probably Barrack, isn't it? There you go. During break. Only just... Okay, alright. You did not manage to do it entirely during break. Okay.
Right.
Look, again, you don't need to defend your decisions. If you are using me as second screen entertainment while you enjoy yourself, in whatever way that means. I heartily encourage it. You should. Otherwise, we're all just hanging out, having a lazy, quiet Sunday evening, and for everyone except Queensland, I say not actually knowing if WA or Tasmania are free. It's just Melbourne, Victoria, New South Wales, and ACT that's on my mind. Because of work. Let's make it clear, because of work. Fuck off. We have Monday off. We're not going to work tomorrow. So, like, lucky us, that's great, but also... wish daycare was open. South Wales, ACT, WA. It's not Victoria. It's definitely not Queensland. I know that much because the Queensland staff complained. Is that right? On a national holiday is very fucking weird. But not Victoria? Really? Those poor bastards. Definitely not Victoria. Okay, well. They have next Monday off. Queensland have next Monday off? That's fine. That's totally fine. Days when my manager, when 2 tiers of my management hierarchy have the day off, that's almost like a day off to me. That's not very responsible of me. How dare I say such things?
Look, look.
Look. What? There you go.
On the lookout.
We will survive.
Spotted something with sharp eyes.
Investigate this item. Yeah, okay, I will. Jesus. Bring them to a blacksmith at the Spire Forge. I mean, I fucking do have a blacksmith. Oh, Timeless Form 3. Stunning. Oh, I put it on lightning and they can stun. You've got several lightning spells. Can you... 95. That's not going to work. What if we reduce the strength? 85. You can do that. There you go. Grats. You're welcome. You deserve it. Charged fish. Charged fish should also stun 85. You can do that too. Well done. Oh, you've got so many of them. What's next, huh? Ball lightning. You've got to stun. That's your whole purpose. 95. It's too high. It's too high to have it. Okay, let's remove it. Special. It's the directed force. 70, so it's 70 in total. 90, 100. We could make it more powerful. No, we can't. That one. Range. Chain. Plus 70? Jesus, that's not going to work. Precise action. We could replace range with precise. We like it when they actually work, don't we? It's not going to work. Yeah, we like it when they work. We're going to do that. 80, 75. Volcanic eruption. 95, 95. 85. 85! Reduce the cooldown. Well, we've already complained about the cooldown being high. Done. Right, let's continue. The spell crafting is very cool, but it does make me hungry to hunt for more sigils and cores. Because I want to see all the available Wraithbug. Compared to Path of Roses. Oh no! Poisonous versus exhaustion. Artifact done.
I am a shield.
We're in combat.
Fall unto myself.
Your power is increased.
A little too much.
You obtained the Wraithbug. In campaign 4 of Critical Role. Hold on to your butts.
Nobody saw me.
This statement is made, I believe, like late in the Seekers table, where Matt Mercer, Path of Roses, is this also a legendary? It is not. Where, no, it's early. No, it is. Mr. Mercer, Professor Mercer. Brendan Lee Mulligan is like, Matt Mercer has solved the problem of your items being replaced by another item. And so tossing it away and replacing it with another one seems weird. Why would we do that? with what he calls
I got it.
vestiges of divergence, which is a thing that happens particularly sigil spells. Oh my god! Particularly in campaign 1, it comes up a lot because like that's the thrust of how the fuck we're gonna deal with these fucking Chroma Conclave dicks. Anyway, reduce recovery for a short time after being cast. Nice. And it's funny because Brendan goes on a bit of a tangent saying that Mercer has solved the problem by introducing them as a concept, but also, come on, man. Artifacts that increase in power isn't Mercer's doing. It was very respectful of you to like give credit to the concept to Mercer, given it's kind of genuflecting to say this guy did run 3 fucking campaigns on this channel and is the thing I'm taking over for campaign 4, and I need to show respect. I don't think he's feeling guilty about it. I think he's just doing it because he's a nice guy. I say, parasocially. But again, artifacts that increase in power over time is not a Mercer original, baby. No, that happens fucking all over the place. And Mercer is a great guy and has invented good things. Stories and mechanics, you know. But this isn't popping off entirely from his brain out of nowhere, you know? And so I guess taking it not as a thing that needs to be solved, but as like showing respect to someone. There's an interesting social statement to say that here I'm using the terminology of a previous GM. Previous like lawkeeper, person in charge sort of thought. There's some interesting social statements to be made that's when you take the idea that he's saying,
Interesting. Is it reasonable to describe
I'm going to use a terminology of someone who is currently just a
because I think you're making
just
it angry.
a player. That's, yeah. Willow, beloved friend, member of the channel, in the chat all the time, and lovely person, has stated that I really need to watch Council of Darkness, whatever it is, the latest Dimension 20. I do have access to it, but it's funny vampires, and I like funny vampires, but do I also like personal horror vampires? Yes, I do. But where is that available in actual play? Oh, whatever, by night, it's available. We'll see. I'll get around to it. There's a lot of stuff to watch.
Orb appears one breath away from collapsing. Since being sensible and abandoning the scars aren't options, might I suggest drawing our blades?
Yes, we absolutely will draw our blades, and better than that, my friend, we are going to buff ourselves before the fight. Might and vitality. Oh yes, is that a concurrence? Is that also saying cleric saying yes, please do check it out? It's fantastic. And like, again, I'm not going to pretend that he's not going to do an excellent job. They are, but even the standard D&D 5 occasionally had me think it's not quite suiting. They're improv comedians doing improv comedy shit, and they're doing it absolutely fantastically. But there is some part of me that's like, take this seriously. It's important. God damn it. That I don't know. Again, I did only watch the first few of Fantasy High. And it was my Dead Man's Tea Party advising me to do it. And when I did watch it with him, I was like, oh man, they're crap vampires, but I love them. The over angsty, the hurt people solving problems and terrible methodologies. I think good friend of the channel, Corey, I explained it to him as Daredevil. Why I love Daredevil so much. It's a principled person solving problems in terrible ways. Using whatever methodology he could to absolutely try and fix things and then fuck it up.
Back here.
And that's also why when I read a lot of Daredevil, I was like, I don't like this at all. It's not hitting the way I want it to. It's not a very sad Catholic man trying his hardest
On it.
to do the right thing under a very specific, like, set of conditions and then fucking it up. Which means I need to read again some actual specific writers. Can't remember his goddamn names. This guy who did Sex Criminals wrote. Sex Criminals being, again, my second favorite comic in the entire goddamn world. And even though I've been messaging people, not annoyingly, but like actively, enthusiastically messaging people to say, hey, you know what's really fucking good? Martian Manhunter. Absolute Martian Manhunter. It's Mage the Awakening. I didn't expect DC to just be like, hey, here's some good shit. Maybe I should have. But the Absolute Universe is working for me in a way that none of the other shit ever has. And there's like a lead-in of their regular universe of like discussing what Absolute is. And that was terrible. I hated the whole process of reading and looking and like, this is pointless. But then I read Absolute Batman, and even the stupid bits, so I'm like, was still enjoyable. Fucking hell. I'm not a comics guy. But anyway, we just picked up the Steadfast Insignia. So Negronis, are they strong? Architect of Victory. Okay, cool. Let's just take it. Yep. Breach between worlds. Leave the old world's breach. Well, we're not doing that right away. Let me tell you, there's another thing we're going to do first. It's... West? I think east is slightly closer. We're going to go activate the Spire, and then I think we have a blacksmith elsewhere on another Spire, so we're going to put like a magical... No, we have the library on another one, so we're going to put a blacksmith here, and we're going to research the fuck out of all those items we've picked up that say, drop off like the blacksmith in the Spire. We're going to see what they give us and hope they're very good, and we're going to try and do slightly less like monologue for poor Willow's sake. Because this won't be the croissant room, but it'll look so very similar to the croissant room that it is worth respecting her. Actually, pretty funny statements on that subject. Really cool. I maintain it is very funny, but it is worth considering. We'll also... That is also why the next game on the list is Dragon Age of Valgard. I'm continually surprised that Tyranny is taking me longer than I expected, so that we can get to it. And they can see a smile on her face. It's worth it. Ah, fuck, it's a goddamn fucking puzzle, isn't it? Ah, shit. Okay. List items. Chuckle rubbing the ocean spire. It's got wings. Like pointy wings that go into the center of a triangle. If I open this, cannot be removed from the stash, but can I do this? Yes, I can. Lovely. Well done. No, I don't need that. Okay.
If I had a copper ring for every glyph I've sketched today.
Okay. Any bets on which sigil unleashes more scourges?
Study carefully the glyphs. They're gibberish to me, but I know magic when I see it.
Well, quivers and gleams. Watching with mystic eyes. Watching without blinking.
If we knew what glyph we needed, I'll bet we could unlock this puzzle.
No, that's straight up not correct. Okay. It's funny, because it's not like a line puzzle the way the Dragon Age Inquisition ones are. That's like, see if you can draw the sigil without specifically without overlapping any of the lines.
Can't do that.
This is just connect 2 points by marking each point. Have I fucked this up already? Not yet. I'm not going to pretend I haven't, but maybe I haven't. Yep. Ah, look at that. That was actually easier than I expected. Oh no, I've moved into drunk. Not just tipsy, I've moved into drunk. Oh boy. Well, it's not even a problem. Okay, let's Ah, we did it. We're at another spire. The now familiar light of the spire courses skyward, trailing off toward the horizon in the direction of Vendrian's well. You feel the ground beneath you fall away as you give in to the warmth of the energy surrounding you. The ocean spire in the Blade Grave feels weathered and battered like a flag that has been whipped in the high winds beyond its intended direction. Perhaps in spite of this, the connection formed with Vendrian's well is strong, almost overwhelmingly so. It was at the front lines during the devastation of Stalwart. On high, the realm feels less significant. Absolutely brilliant. Me and every other sailor use the spire as a go-to for a dead reckoning. I've seen the spire from sea 1,000 times, but I only daydreamed I'd see the view from the other way round. That's so much better than I imagined. Smells like seawater, like wood and wind and bird drop dung. Strange. Can see a place called ocean, but can't see birds or dung here. She squints her sharp hunter's eyes as she peers towards the horizon. There's a running wager at the Vellum Citadel. How far southwest can one sail before reaching the end of the ocean? From here, I'd guess forever is as close to the right answer. Looking out at the expanse of ocean to the south, Lantry moves his quill in a hurried rush as he sketches a blue-green panorama. I knew the world was huge, but you never really understand the extent of it until you see it from this high. How far does that ocean reach? At least we're spared the worst of the grit from up here. War kicks up a lot of dust if the Blade Grave is any indication. Spire upgrades. My word. It's got to be the fucking forge. The infirmary? Like, brew potions and other consumables. Okay, that's cool. Bonus endurance, will, and magic. That's pretty good. Training grounds. The finest skill trainers. Yeah, whatever. 37 is pretty... Ding. Like, I'm glad it's here, but I'm still going, fuck. God, I hope I get the other two. New quest, making a stand. Return to Sentinel stand. Jeez. Forge maintenance. Okay, well. Control fire, control force. Frost. Merchant who specializes in armors. Okay. We've got a lot of rings. We'll be okay. Provides bunging. Okay, yeah. Provides iron. Unique weapons. Good. Conquest. Specialist. Okay. So how many more do we have? 6 of 6. We're done. Sorry, Pelagus. And Ragus. New items. 41.9. Jesus. Okay. Edict. Edict of Storms is still going. Everything else is down. Okay. It's funny because the research magical knowledge is like, well, how? Do I need to speak to someone? Probably. Playing the remaining spies. Great, there are 2 more. Volus, Master of Smiths. Forge bound favor 3. The forge fires burn bright, Fatebinder. Volus bows low before you. How may I serve you? Found reference to a dagger called Heart's Blood. What can you tell me about it? Heart's Blood? Really? Let me see that book. He looks at it. This is incredible. Unfortunately, information in that book is insufficient for me to recreate it. If you were to give me more information on it, I could probably make it for you. Found this hilt on the old walls. What can you tell me about it? That looks like the hilt of Sentinel, one of the finest swords of forge bound I've ever made. With this, I could recreate it if you want. Found these plans and this metal on the old walls. Can you make this for me? These are the plans for Scorn. You have the metal we need to make it. Found this helmet in the Rust Canyons. What can you tell me about it? This is the Hawkeye helm. This should be able to recreate it for you. Tell me about the forge. He gestures at nearby anvils. If you want to upgrade your weapons and armor, you can use any of the anvils. It should be simple enough if you've got the materials. If you need anything that requires a master smith, like forging a one-of-a-kind item, come talk to me and I'll see what I can do. Forge for me. Certainly, paper. Artifact. Well, we're starting with that. Leather paddings, that was home products. Common. Control life. Lovely. And orb of life. Shit. I'm long on crusader foot girl. 1 iron ring and 10 hide. Okay, well. Forge. Certainly. Busy forging it. Okay. Well, we can't do it. Commander's plate. Redeploy. Modifies apply to lash will of command. Control what? Life. Control life. Scouts of Mercy. Jesus Christ. I need all of these. I need every artifact I can get. I think that's part of the point, isn't it? Control wife. You wish. Select a weapon or armor to upgrade. Umbra. Holy shit. I can straight up upgrade the quality from superior to exquisite. Exquisite to masterwork. Done. Holy shit, it just works. You can just fucking do it. Upgrade. Not enough money. Whoops. Someone isn't paying attention. It's me. I'm not. Yeah, you're allowed to wish. Just because I derisively say it doesn't mean I don't want to see you do it. Just potentially want you to go to say please first. That's all. Old walls extends from the ruined lands out to the southern sea. So I don't have enough money. I need to sell all this junk I've got. It's highly valuable junk that's going to waste unused.
Curious.
So it was next time we visit the Spire, we'll get the tidal waves of rock and rust have clearly sped their destruction far across the region. So we go Runicop. And then we teleport back up. We see the trainers. One of those trainers should be able to sell me shit. If it doesn't, I'll teleport to another fucking Spire. And then I'll sell my shit from there. Then I'll teleport back here and yeah. Forgebound favor. Young Forgebound kneels down, her eyes fixed on the molten metal cascading down into the forge. Never seen anything like this in all my years. She stands up and dusts off her knees. I appreciate the opportunity you've given me. Please, take a look at my wares. Show me what you have for sale. What you have for sale. Yes, lovely, but you know what's better than what you have for sale? Selling all my shit. Look at all this stuff I don't goddamn need. One ring, you don't need that. Tempest. Is it unique? It's unique. I'm not selling it, so... Hydalo. Silver core. Tempest. Touch protector. Tisman great bow. Weeping wound. That sounded unique. We're gonna keep everything unique because apparently we can upgrade things. And while it may not be the most appropriate decision, it's entirely possible. It's like maybe something that seems cool, upgraded to max level. It's just the best choice. Ten iron rings. I have since this grip sounded unique to me. Yeah, charred and kindling and plus 10 to control fire. Well, we might keep that, huh? time to sell all that useless gear for too much goddamn money and then spend it all on upgrading my gear. Hmm. Ceremonial Fate Binder. Like, I think I'll keep those for some ridiculous reason, just in case it might come up. I intend to put them back on when if we go talk to Tunin again. I just want to be like, hi, I'm still wearing my stuff. Don't worry. I'm still wearing my stuff. Don't worry. In case it comes up and it feels silly. Like, it won't. It can't appear again. That would be very silly. But what if I turn up in uniform? Yeah, whatever. They can stay. Explorer. Nikostas. Fatebinder. Nikostas. Not yet a master, but if I'm teaching me others my ways, only betters my own understanding. If you wish to be trained, only others. Control fire, frost, lightning, figure. Yeah, whatever. 45 ranks. Yeah, we might do this later because I want to spend the training on shit that's going to, like, we use. I can upgrade barracks armor. He deserves it. 50. Fuck. Like, he's stuck in it. It's kind of one... Like a... To me, I know this is probably a bad decision, but this is like... Not enough materials. Fuck. Yeah, I'm out of iron. Okay. It's like a show of respect. I'm really sorry you're stuck in this. There's nothing more I can do about it. Like, I don't care if it's not the most appropriate decision or best way to spend my resources. That guy's stuck in it. What have you made for me? Oh, bronze and iron ingots. Thanks. Like, the dude's stuck in his armor. I can at least make it the best item as possible. The man bows deeply before you. Esteemed Fatebinder Monhas, with so many hours spent in the forge, we artisans are a bit prone to gossip. Needless to say, the Fatebinder of the Mountain Spire has been the subject of many a conversation while working the bellows. He fidgets with the hammer anxiously for a moment before lowering his voice. I may be so bold I have a question for you. Ask away. Praxis's eyes light up with the same intensity of the forge behind him. From where does Kairos' power truly stem? Is it from the magic of edicts, or is it from archons, or perhaps from loyal subjects and their toil? I'd argue that the commoners of the world are the source of Kairos' power. It is their collective submission that legitimizes Kairos' rule. Yes, one's power is often measured by how great we perceive that power. Praxis quietly nods to himself for a moment before almost forgetting you were ever there. Ah, my apologies for indulging myself in the philosophical. Is there anything I can do for you? What have you made for me? I don't have anything for you at the moment. Check back later. Generate things while we're out. Cool. Then we're in. Whoops. Pressed buttons without looking. Ravager unique items. Okay, cool. Like, only Verse can equip. Wow. Like, that's cool, but also... Dusk. Anyone equip it? Yeah. All damage increased by 9. Okay, cool. Like, I'm glad. Good job. Keep doing your shit. Whatever. I just learned I can... I like to train. Control fire and atrophy. Is 150 the max? Well, 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 we may have found the max skill, which is something I was looking for. Control atrophy. Do we use that? Your spells. That's atrophy. That's atrophy. There's not nearly as much as emotion, but worth it. Let's do it. Oh, watch our money go down. Okay. Leveled up. Let's see it. Attack and ability strength. Sure. Be magic. Let's spend another in magic if we're gonna. Do we want anything more here? Spell slots. I love spell slots though. I do. Fine. Active. Additional weapons active. When used thrust. Additional weapons, switch positions. Make him get up. Spire. I think we're back to just. Alright, let's let's. Oh, that's cool. Beautiful. There you go. Often repulsed misspell attacks. Look, that's better. That's you get duelist as well. Except we're not always repulsed misspell attacks. Cool. We're not doing that. We're dual wielding. We can get that next. Okay. Cool.
Will do.
Yeah, this is actually an excellent time to teleport away. Just quickly to one of my other spires. Whoop! Oh, okay. Whoop! Because there's at least another trainer I can talk to. Sage Garrus! Hi! Found this in the depths of the old walls. Ah, another incredible find, Fatebind. The scribe gingerly takes the elf document. Yes, these glyphs, and here, the grain of the sheet. This matches closely with other documents we found in old walls. Whether that means it was left by those who created the old walls, or by those who came later to study them, I would hesitate to conjecture. That's interesting, but can you tell me what it means? No one can simply decipher text found in the old walls. At best, a few lone scribes can interpret the writings left in the depths to uncover lost sigils. This is a particularly unusual specimen. These repeated glyphs may be some manner of mathematical notation, expressing the relationships between specific values. Think of fractions of a whole, for instance. Yet they seem simply listed rather than a part of an equation, and at regular intervals instead. Oh, Serene unleashes a sudden sharp laugh. Oh, I know what that is. I mean, I think I do. You're basically describing music. The repeated relationships between values being like the interval between two tones. Exactly. And the distance between the glyphs is regular, so they must somehow indicate rhythm with the symbols. I'm taking this. She plucks the parchment from the sage's hands. I'll let you know when I figure out Patebinder. Sick. What's the start of your research? I'm happy to say I've made great progress. He beams at you and exhales a welcome breath. Allows me to show you your findings. 12 scrolls. Okay, cool. Noxia. Glory to the voices of Narat. Quite the impressive tower you have here, Fatebinder. Be ashamed if someone pushed you off the edge. The blood chanter grips you by your shoulders and tries to wrestle you to the edge. Break her arm. You manage to twist her arm at an unnatural angle. She grins at the sound of snapped bones and headbutts you to break away from the fight. Dazed, she shakes her head to refocus, cradling your arm in her other hand. Ow! I wish I could say I made worse decisions, but this is a bad one. Bad, Noxia. She pinches her arm and squeezes her eyes shut, enduring and relishing the pain in equal measure. Looking to spar, Fatebinder? Train. Magic, staff, and subterfuge. No, she needs unarmed.
Can't do that.
Oh, weird trainer. Anyway. Fatebinder? I was wondering where to meet with patron. Feel like you're at the forge bound? Before you ask me what a smith is doing away from the forge, well, I'm taking a break from behind work, and this library suits my taste at present. What's the plan now that you're here? Need some time away from the war effort, assembling the same swords and helmets, using your intellect and art to equip an army. The forge band are masters of our craft, but we're artists at heart, and this war has misused our talents. Want some spended time away from these books. Recalling got me interested in the arcane in the first place. Teaching you should fulfill a similar goal. I won't know for certain until I get started. Where shall I begin? What does she teach? Law. She teaches law? Fucking incredible. Oh, you can't train. The skill past the trainer's max. 75. Well, you fucking need it. She needs it. Brilliant. Brilliant,
It's a
brilliant,
tough
brilliant.
job being so remarkable all the time.
Well done, Eb. Boop. Boop, boop. I stand by that decision. That was excellent. Well done. We should like gain the armor bonuses, but also let's start leveling up in the other direction. Sage Neria. Yes, this will do nicely. Oh my god, I just skipped all that. Oh, fuck, she can train Gravelight? Who? I don't know, anyone could train Gravelight. Oh well. Did you study at the Vellum Citadel? You still call it by its old name. Most these days refer to it as the Burning Library, the burning heap of shit. Yes, I have many colleagues and mentors far more scholarly on the subject of written word in its many forms than I could ever grasp. This gaze wanders past you, escaping off into some distant memory, and lost many good scrolls when the edict fell. You didn't create anything?
Sorry,
I
I
didn't
can't.
talk to you first. My bad. Arena. We have sale. Have it. It's a new one. My word, look at all these new things. It's 10 o'clock. Okay, lovely. I will finish up very soon, my friend. Rain, rapid casting. Look at all these things. It starts. Only Serene. Well, we should get it. If it's unique, we should buy it for her. Make her feel pretty, you know? Hey, get yourself something sweet. More iron rings, Jesus, okay. Hey, Serene. We'll go just a little bit longer because we had a longer break, but it is, I don't expect this to go forever. It is a late evening. It is Sunday. While we do not have work tomorrow, it is still very reasonable. You need to poison. Thanks, lol. Done. Here you go. Elegant heirloom necklace. There you go. You deserve it. Reaching cost 3. Look at all these new sigils. Accents. Oh, it's 3. Reaching cost 3. Oh my god, limitless boundaries. It's so big. Piercing strength. Wow, it's the first time I'm actually seeing that. Starting force and focus rain reduces the area of chaotic descent. Rapid casting. Material force. Piercing distant impact. Just goes straight through. Okay, wow. Fantastic. Distant impact. So fire, distant impact, fireball. My word, piercing mine. Look at that. There I was bemoaning the lack of fireball as it existed, and here it is, waiting for you the whole time. Welcome aboard, Fireball. Glad you're with us. Enjoy little of what I hear. Fuck off. Atrophy, stone, force. We don't need that. Alright, we're going to teleport to another Spire. We're going to train what little matters. So, Sunset, Mountain Spire. Because I'm pretty sure I have hired at least 1 or 2 trainers here. And then we'll finish for the evening and we'll continue with the quest in a little bit. Rebels? What do you have for me? Aversion. Don't care. What have you made? Oh, jeez. Got all this random shit that I can sell for money. 12. Camping supplies, okay. Unarmed combat. Fuck. Well, I mean, this is not a bad thing to have us maxed as high as it can go for training. Like, good. The same way I'm like, maybe I should just. Because I want to train her in bows, but what her bow is above 75, so. Like if we jump to barrack, you can't get parry, but you can get dodge.
Our time together has not gone to waste.
That's right. You're going to get strong. You're going to stay so strong. So strong you're not going to die. You're going to stay alive. Save all. Ah, that's cool. It gives you an option. Shadow of Death. Yeah, cool. Because that was the thing I didn't fucking use, you know? Hit precision. Look like. Bonus to such. We should just take it. Right? Sharing the damage I receive. Yeah, let's take the extra benefit from shields. Why would I not? Sonora! Practice. One hand, two hand, parry. Dual wield, you don't use any of that. No, none of it. Parry, dodge, no. Go. Tycon, the swindler. What a lovely guy. What have you got for me? Cool. Kenrick, corpse eye. Look at these guys just hanging out. Have something for me? Fuckers. You gain favor with Scarlet Chorus if you just shut up. Okay. Cool, you just sell shit. Whatever. I'll check with Rivos to see if there's anything new, but otherwise we are done. Nope, it's the same shit as before. Fate Bind of Tunin. So I guess you can buy more of them if you sell them, which I'm not running. But okay, cool. Well done, everybody. It is the end of a Sunday evening. It has been highly enjoyable. Thank you very much for spending that time with me. Sincerely, it is fun playing through Tyranny. I know it's taking us perhaps a little bit longer than I expected. I say we're 2/3 through. Nothing else. 3 of 5 spires is pretty convincing. In any case, thank you very much for joining me. Please be kind to yourselves and each other. And if you could do me a single favor, it is tell people you love that you love them very much. Okay? Good night, everyone.